If you're someone who wants to become disgustingly productive, then you can use the funnel method. And this is something I've produced and something that I've been using without actually realizing, but when I put it down on paper, it makes a lot of sense. And so this is the exact process that you need to identify how you can become someone who's productive. So this is how I view becoming productive, is this big funnel right here. And what you'll notice is that it's steps. It's steps on how you can produce the results that you're looking for. And we're going to start with up the top here with awareness, identity, problems, and lifestyle. This is arguably the most important one, because without having awareness, how can you truly change? And we live in a society where most people are not able to even be self-aware. And so self-awareness is crucial to changing first. What is your current identity? Identifying the bad habits, but also the patterns in your life that is causing these bad habits to occur. It's becoming aware of those and identifying the problems. What are the bad habits, but what are the things you want to change in your life? What is stopping you from getting the results and having the lifestyle that you want? The next step is identifying your priorities, and this is going to change on maybe a week to week or month to month basis, but I always believe that you should have top three, because having any more than this, it's like, well, is it really a priority? If you've got 10 priorities, well, they can't all be a priority. That's just too much going on. So just identify your top three, and you can put these into categories, financial, spiritual, physical. Those are some of your categories. So identify the priorities in those categories. The next step is identifying the systems that you're going to use in order to consistently do the work. Without a system, how are you going to stay consistent? How are you going to track what it is you're doing, the work you're producing? So that you could either use a notebook, you could use Notion. Not really a big fan of Notion because I think people just want it to look pretty, but it does work for some people, so I put it there anyway. Google Calendars, easy way just to track your day-to-day time frame, what it is you're working on each hour of the day. Next, we have taking action and protecting attention. This is so important, because we live in a society where everyone and everything is trying to grab our attention, because we live in a attention economy. So every company is putting millions and millions of pounds, dollars into grabbing your attention. So we have to be aware of that and actually protect our own attention, because if we don't, that means we don't take action. If we don't take action, then we don't get our results. So protect your attention. The next is repetition. You won't get the results that you want without repetition, and you're going to have to do